Hello, hello, hello. This is the Jason Wood experience, which has been compared to repeatedly stubbing your toe, but in podcast form. Thank you for listening today. I went to see a film last night, The Darkest Mind. It's not often that I have to do research on a film. I pretty much know which films are coming out, who's going to star in them. I did see a trailer of this while at the cinema at some point, but I knew very little about it at all, other than potentially young people with special powers and such like that. Very X-Men, Runaways, this type of thing. And I was really pleasantly surprised, actually. There's not a most people are from television. There's no big star. I guess you could argue that Mandy Moore might be the biggest star in the film, but nobody else is. There's no people with any kind of name that you would recognise. The lead girl is, I think it's pronounced Amanda Leah Steinberg. She does a really good job, and she leads the cast. She's a girl who has an ability. In case you don't know the premise, the idea is that children have developed abilities and some have been dying, and so the ones that live end up being put into these camps. It's not you wouldn't be out of place to say, well, this sounds like Hunger Games, Divergent. It's a battle royale. It is a genre in itself. The one it reminded me of was I'm Number 4. It's the same genre of young people with abilities in some kind of dystopia. But I would say it's probably one of the better ones of the bunch, to be honest. But the premise is very good. And the special effects are better than you think they would be as well. So there's a lot of times where you think, is this kind of like a B movie straight to DVD? But cast-wise, they're all good actors as well. Though as I said, there's no big names. But I would have said budget-wise, it reflected a movie that should be in the box office. And I don't think you'd be disappointed if you'd seen those type of films. I think you would enjoy this. It's closer to Divergent than I would say the rest. But I still thoroughly enjoyed it. Again, this is based on a book series, the Darkest Mind series. And spoiler, there are 5 of these books, so take that on board. But I thoroughly enjoyed it, I really did. And the girl, I kept on thinking, why do I recognise her? And why do I keep thinking I've seen her as a young girl, as like a small child? And she was the girl who Jennifer Lawrence protects in the Hunger Games. Her name's Rue in that one, and that's where she comes from. So she's even had experience in that style of movie. Really enjoyed it. I haven't really got any negatives to say. It's not uber amazing, but I thoroughly, compared to when I saw Ant-Man, which I was slightly kind of alright, I thought this was good. So I'm going to go with 3.5, closer to 4. I think if you're into this style of film, you'll enjoy it. And so I would say it's worth a watch. Alright, thank you very much.